If you take nothing else from the course, listen to this one. This is what's going to enable you to play with tons of songs out there. I want to talk to you about the C add 9 chord. So instead of your basic C, you're going to keep the A and the D string where they were, 2nd and 3rd fret. But you're going to take your ring finger and your pinky and you're going to plant it on the 3rd fret. There's your C add 9. Now this is the easiest way to play along with hundreds of songs. It's all based off of this C add 9. So if I want to play a G, I'm not going to move my index finger and my pinky. I'm going to leave it planted there. I'm just going to shift those 2 fingers over. So C add 9, G, C add 9, G. Very little movement in my fingers. If I want to do a modified E minor, I'll take those 2 fingers and move them to the 2nd fret. So C add 9, G, E minor. If you throw a D in there, now you can leave your 2 fingers planted on the 3rd fret if you want. That's that D suspended we're going to talk about in a little bit. But if you just lift your pinky up, that's a straight up D. So C add 9, move them over. That's a G. Move them to the 2nd fret, that's an E minor. Swing them over, lift your pinky up, and there's your D. Very little movement in my hand. If you're playing songs for a long period of time, that's going to help you out. So especially when you're first starting out, minimizing the distance your fingers have to travel to switch to the next chord is how you're going to get good at it. And not even as a beginner. I use these chords today. When I'm gigging out, I'm playing a lot there. And if you really took a look at my frets, I've got some deep grooves in the frets on that 3rd fret, high B and E strings here. So the B and E strings on my guitar are just grooving those frets out because my fingers stay planted on there. So that's the C add 9 chord and the patterns that you can make off of it. Minimizing your left hand movement. Small movements in your fingers, changing chords. So practice that. If you're struggling with chord changes, you can use that to minimize the movement in your left hand. You can also use a capo, as we talked about in the earlier module. Move that up and down the fretboard. And now that C add 9 trick. Keeping the same shapes we just went through. Now it's a different set of chords, a different voicing, a different vibe.